Hey YouTube, this is Lincoln Williams, and today I'm going to be reviewing one of the most exciting games that I ever played in my lifetime in my video game history library. And it's Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Now, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood is an Assassin's Creed game that takes place after Assassin's Creed 2. With the second chapter of Ezio at the Torre da Firenze. And basically, this assassin, he's not all that bad. He's charming, he's good looking, and he's a good fighter. Now, he wasn't a good fighter when we got to the final boss, because I had some troubles. I was having so much trouble with the combat, because I am used to Assassin's Creed 3 and 4 combat, and that was a little frustrating, but I beat the game today, and that's why I'm doing this review, is to sum it all up for you. Now, basically, this takes place after Desmond Miles gets out of the Animus building. The Templars took over the building, and he's out of there. And he's just studying about Ezio's chapters in this series. This is the second chapter of Ezio. He's trying to conquer Rome in Brotherhood. So that's what I'm trying to say to you guys. Basically, in Brotherhood, you conquer all these territories, which you do in not every Assassin's Creed game. I don't know if number 1 did that, but I am going to get number 1 as soon as possible because it's an important game to the entire series, because I need to understand this series, because if I don't, I'll get confused and blah 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 blah, because it went from Brotherhood to number 3 to number 4. That's the only Assassin's Creed games that I ever played, and Liberation is in there, but doesn't connect to the regular Assassin's Creed games. The main villain is weird. He's just weird. Cesarek is like, I don't know how to say his name correctly, but Cesarek is a guy who wants to conquer everything. He just wants to conquer everything and make everything perfect. But the people are miserable. So that's why Ezio has to recruit the Brotherhood and stop this guy once and for all. Yeah, Cesarek was a pretty hard boss in Brotherhood. He was just sending troops after me, and I had to get my hidden blades out and start stabbing them like crazy. It was just nuts. I mean, it was just nuts. The final boss is just nuts, but it's fun. It's a good challenge, but it's fun. Basically, when I first played Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, I had no idea what was going on. I had no idea what was going on until I figured this out. Now, when you start the game, it starts out in a war zone. And that's right, it's a war zone with Cesarek and you have to stop him in this war zone. But then it goes back to the past, and then you have to wait for the war zone to occur at the end of the game. So it kind of gives a spoiler there, but who cares? I had no idea what was going on until I beat the game today. Yeah, this is my first Assassin's Creed game, so the story was a little confusing. I should have picked up number 1 instead of Brotherhood. But my dad just said, you know what, go with this game. Anything with Assassin's Creed in it, go for it. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna get number 1, and I'm just gonna clear the story as much as possible. And the one thing that I love about the Assassin's Creed games is this little tool. It's a ball that's called the Apple of Eden, and you use this in Brotherhood. I mean, I was shocked when I pulled this thing out, because the Apple of Eden can control people's minds. That's right. They can control people's minds, and they can go psycho, and they can destroy, say if you were ganged up a bunch of enemies, and the enemy, and yet as soon as you activate it, then the enemies would attack each other. That's what the Apple of Eden does. I don't know if it even exists, but it's a fake product, I think. It's a fake treasure. They added it in Assassin's Creed games and other that stuff. So yeah, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood is just an okay game, but I'm gonna give it a 8.5 out of 10, because it was a very confusing storyline for starters, but the gameplay was just okay. It was not as accurate. It was still fun though. It was still fun, so it's still great. The missions are okay, I guess, but if you wanted to get into Assassin's Creed, I should suggest you start with number 1, because I'm gonna start with number 1 because Altair is just awesome. I love Altair, and I don't care if it's boring. I just want to finish it. So that's it for my Assassin's Creed Brotherhood review. It's an 8.5 out of 10, and I'll see you guys on YouTube later. I'll be back someday.